All right, good morning, YouTube land. We are here for the Daily Gramle on Friday, December 6th, 2024. Let's see what this has to offer us today. We got something which may be an aspirated stop at the beginning, probably something like an E here. I was kind of fooled yesterday when I thought an E was an A. I don't want to make that mistake again, but this looks pretty E-like, and this looks like an S here, and then something E-like at the tail end. So what does that amount to? My guess with this, whatever it is at the beginning, is it's probably like an aspirated T because it has this high intensity turbulence at the high end of the frequency scale. But then this winds up being like Tishi or something. This kind of goes down, so I wonder if there might be something here at the tail end. Maybe something like cheesy is possible, but you'd expect more like lower frequency turbulence or lower frequency high intensity turbulence here. So not entirely sure. There's kind of a gap here between F2 and F3. You normally see F2 kind of push up higher, I think, for an E. So I'm a little dubious about this. So I'm not sure. The other thing I'm not sure about is what's going on at the tail end here. Because we need to have yet another phoneme of some sort. So, yeah. I don't know if this is supposed to be nasal of some sort, which is possible. It doesn't really look like ing. So I'm going to... Yeah, it might be teaching. Yeah. I don't want to say teasing. It might be. I'm pretty sure this is an esh here in the middle. Let's just start with what we see and go from there. This is also esh, yeah. I don't know about this as an E. It seems too low. Well, let's just guess and get some feedback to guide us. Yeah, and I think I'm going to put ing here at the tail end just to get some information, because this might be an I here, but I don't know what's going on at that point. So we get T at the beginning. Yeah, so that is, this is an I. This is not an esh. It's probably an S, is my guess. I'm still not sure what's going on at the tail end. So this one's going to take us a little bit longer, I think, than recent Gramles have. But what would start with tis? I don't know. It's possible also this is just at the tail end and I'm missing something here in the middle. But what would that be? I don't know. Looks like there's some sort of transition happening here. That might just be a bit of randomness. There's no esh. It is a good question. And this might just be an N here at the tail end too. Yeah, this is not. There's not too many more options besides, like, if this isn't an E and it's not an I, it's got to be like A or something like that, and that could be the case here for this guy as well. Yeah. There might be like some sort of, like, we've seen this speaker like frigativize his way through a lot of velars, so it might be like Tiski or something. Tiskit, I don't know. I'm gonna, just to double check, I think, throw some nonsense in here like this, Tisane or something. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's not an N at the tail end. The other thing that's possible is this is one of those like fronted high back vowels, but this would be really fronted, like U or something like that, if we're like that. So at the moment, I'm out of good ideas, which is useful. Tis, what starts with tis? I cannot think. This might be one of those that's like, I don't think of it as like a a word in its own right. Like, yeah, and it also probably has stress on the second syllable. To say, I don't know, to see, to sin. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is guess another I on that back end. Tissin, tissid, tissid, tissid. That makes no sense. Tisket. That's kind of what I want to do. It's like tisket. But that wouldn't fit in the frame here. Tiski. Yeah, and I don't know. Put a D here at the tail end. Just throwing stuff at the wall. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know. Might be out of luck here. The only thing I'm seeing here is like maybe there's like a stop that becomes a fricative here, and you can kind of see aspiration. So like kind of the end of the S and something new here. Yeah, I don't know. What else would this be? Tissue. Oh, that's what it is. Took me a while. I think they might be like transcribing tissue as like tissue, perhaps. And then this becomes the yod, and this is like a fronted oo. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this person actually says this.
Tissue. Tissue.
Okay, great. So I wasn't crazy at the beginning with the esh, because that's what it is.
Tissue.
Tissue. I guess maybe that's perhaps a British pronunciation or something. But
Tissue.
How far off was I at the beginning? Yeah, tissue. Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, there you have it. Not an easy one. Hope you guys did better. See you tomorrow.